the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Welcome to the season premiere of SmackDown!
Roman Reigns returns to Friday Night SmackDown.
Now let's be honest here, John. You already know who the GOAT is. It's the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Leave, or we're gonna make you leave.
I am not here to challenge you because I haven't earned it. But I do know someone who has.
You know, while you've been sitting at home on the couch for the last month and a half, that gold title around your waist, things have changed just a little bit. Tell them whose game this is.
Over 1,100 days as champ, I've done things that you would never imagine in this business. Who the hell you think you are sitting in my ring right now?
I'm the fastest rising star in SmackDown history, who's walked right in here and pulled up
Jimmy Uso from behind. LA Knight tossing Jimmy Uso out of the ring.
Welcome to you all the same. Oh, if you don't do what I do, big man.
Forget about Cena. Handle him.
The tribal chief has put a target on the back of LA Knight and sent his enforcer Solo Sikoa to eliminate the latest threat to the bloodline. Here comes LA Knight. Jimmy Uso's back. So Cena. Hey, hey! Samoan spike to Cena. BFT! What a win, LA Knight. Who continues to ride the wave of momentum. It may be LA Knight's game, but it's Roman Reigns' world.